Welcome back to Horus Healing Tarot Advent Calendar Day 4. Woohoo! We are going, as you can see by the tablecloth, we are going back to a general read. This will be a month overview. The spread is by incandescenttarot.com. I will link it in the description box below. Today, and my dog is on attention whore at the moment, we will be using the Baroque Tarot by Muci Design, which I have personally backed on Kickstarter. Haven't used this deck. I'm so sorry for that. I haven't used this deck yet. I haven't used this deck yet. It comes with a fully illustrated guidebook. Very lovely stuff. Along with the and it's a bit darker-ish in theme, but it looks nice on this particular tablecloth. Along with this deck, we're gonna use the What Lies Beneath Oracle deck, and we also gonna use the Clarifying Life Situations, which I think will match nicely with this spread, as we have topics like obstacles to overcome, what to avoid, what to embrace, stuff like that. So, and today I am cheering you with ginger sweet tea. Yum yum. So let's dive into it. I am trying to shorten my intros and shit, so let's dive into it. Hello, fire signs. Welcome to your day 4 of the Advent Calendar event that I'm running. This is literally my dog here. If you see something weird, that's my dog. She is very demanding of pets at the moment. Wait, actually, can I? No, I can't. My camera is a bit set to be in a certain position. Anyway. Oh, now you can see her. Yeah, that's Fidus. She's the mom of 2 teenage little things that are on my... Oh, that's them. Anyway, so fire signs. Welcome to day 4 of the Advent Calendar here on Horus Healing Tarot YouTube channel. I hope you're doing fine. I hope that the read thus far were interesting, entertaining, insightful, whatever might be the case. You are also, oh my lord, drama queens, drama king and drama queen. You are wrapping something very important, very big, very major, so that can be interesting. What do my fire signs need to know, please? Fire, fire, fire. What's happening with the fire signs, please? Nothing major. Ooh, something flipped. King of Pentacles, managing your money, your resources, or somebody exterior to you who has the money and the resources if you are dependent upon him or them. Like me, I am dependent on my father's, at the moment I'm dependent on my father's, what do you call that, retirement, because I don't work. This is not monetized yet, but you are manifesting something, so that's good. What are you manifesting, fire signs? What's in the works for you guys? Me personally, I'm manifesting this channel to get a couple more subscribers, maybe get up there, to be known, to be noticed, to have this as my source of income potentially. Fire signs, what up? What's burning? Oh, that's like a double worry, double source of exhaustion and stress and worry and anxiety, the 9 following the 8. So what is causing anxiety during the daytime is got carried over to the nighttime, so your sleep might suffer from it. And my dog is being ultra inquisitive about everything on every table, level, surface thing in the basement. I once left a piece of omelette, and now he thinks every flat surface carries human food for him to steal. So, fire signs. We're gonna work today with a spread called, well, it's a monthly check-in by Incandescent Tarot. I'm gonna obviously leave a link in the description box. And since nothing else is popping out, I'm just gonna like lay the cards. It's gonna be on night, like number 9, 9 card spread. And I'm not going to follow the original spread because like it's all over it. I'm gonna have it more boring and linear for my own sanity as I follow the positions, meanings. So this is for my fire signs. Again, there is this emphasis on manifesting on the Magician, so you have everything you need. And like I was using for water signs, if you play Animal Crossing, if you play the Switch, you know the A button is your action button. So the Magician is literally your little character at the crafting bench, having the rocks, the twigs, the woods, the clay, the everything, and crafting whatever the heck he desires or is necessary, what he wants. So that's what we are doing. Leo, hello babies. We are hella in control of our emotions, of our resources, of our resilience. We are taming the beast. We are putting in the work. We are being patient and strong, willed, minded. We are in for the long run. Fire signs, what up? What do we need to highlight for the month of December, please? Alright, so I'm gonna whoop his ass. Teenage, unneutered or not neutered or whatever the fuck the word is, male dog being a little pissed. So water signs, fire signs. Pardon the little lapses here. Fire, 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 burn me brighter. Okay, oh, you are being, okay, like brah, B-R-U-H, brah. Magician, again, you are like hardcore manifesting something. You are absolutely in charge, in power, and you are clearing the land like it's nobody's business. But you are also potentially being a little like stalked upon, as in S-T-A-L-K-E-R, stalker. Or you are having delays in the process of whatever you are conquering or manifesting. And you have a small delays because you really want to like have everything clear and everything sharp, everything beautiful, like the way I was designing my thumbnails and my header and everything. I'm happy that I started this like 3 days earlier than December 1st because not that there was like snags on the road, but I redid a few things and I'm just happy that I was wise enough to start ahead so that I'm not stressing overly over details, and I have the luxury of doing the reads in the afternoon and then having the evenings to edit and the morning for thumbnails and other shit, so I'm happy. Ten of Pentacles, you are working towards long-time sustainable sustainability or long-time legacy, long-time money, something that you can grow, develop into old money, have something to give to the next generation, something that you can depend upon. Temperance, you're also alchemizing patience and various, well, two major energies into a third thing. Healing, balancing, patience, homeostasis, mingling of things to create a third. Also, Sagittarius card is Temperance, so the fire of creativity, really transformation. Fire, what up? And I think I'm gonna poker and cut, because I always poker and cut. Oh, did I pick the? Oh, I picked the Tower. So something in the past has been very disruptive, very unforeseen, uncalculated, unplanned, but it came crashing down, and now you are learning from whatever that thing was. And I'm gonna cut, because I feel like it's a good time to cut. So, fire signs. Fire, fire, fire. Burn me brighter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 and 9. Oof, massive change. My bloody stalker, literally, like this card has been stalking me ever since I started this project. Hierophant, that's me personally. Something slow coming. We have Temperance again. Dilly-dallying. Waiting or making a decision. Oh, this is interesting too. No, yeah, 2 and 3, okay. And being defensive. Interesting. So let's see what's up with the fire signs. Current self. Changing. Well, I mean, yeah, because I was in a bit of a depression, a bit of a funk, and now I'm doing this. So there's definitely a change there for me. Page of Wands also, yes, because this is like a creative outlet for me. And I'm really loving this adventure, this new thing, this thing that I'm doing. So what is in your life that you have recently started that fills you with joy and energizing you? What has changed? What situation has transformed that is bringing you this sense of youthful, passionate energy into your life? What is tickling your curiosity? What is literally sparking that passion, that fire, that let's go do this thing? Because whatever that is, it's happening for you at this moment. This can be any sort of project. This is mine. Yours will look obviously very freaking different as a fire sign to the person who is stumbling on this video. The theme of the month: sneakiness, lying, cheating, thieving. So either you are at the other end of this, being lied to, cheated, and being stolen from, or you're the one having to be stealthy and cautious. On the positive side, nobody knew that I was doing this, so I did lie and cheat to everybody in my circle by keeping this information to myself up until the December 1st, where I now just released information that I'm doing this series on my channel. My new friends don't even know that I read tarot, so I've been a bit of a, hiding information. But also you are very strong, patient and resilient in this. So this is like a double stealth energy as your theme of the month. So through being patient and resilient, you will be able to carry even more knowledge, more swords into the future. But also be cautious of people acting shady around you, people who are cleverly hiding things from you, people who might act a little shady, especially since we had the Page of Swords, so a little people who are like paying maybe too close of an attention to you, or just acting weird around you. Be cautious of that. Use your discernment, your better judgment. Be patient, be resilient. Do not jump into emotionally driven action. Just let the things either clear out or fizzle out, depending on your own individual situations. But don't play their games. Don't be that one who fall in the trap of their conniving and ending up paying the price for it. A key goal to pursue: higher levels of commitment and hard work. So yeah, bruh. Again, coming back to me as a selfish bitch that I am, I need to commit to this through the whole month of December, and past December maybe slow down the cadence and not every day, but I will try. But have a really long-term commitment thing to this thing, to master the process, the read, to master that original spark and fire that you are currently basking in. This transformation can be harnessed, can be invested in with a lot of patience, and the more you practice, the more you will reach the sense of mastery, not only reaching the 8 of Pentacles, but literally reaching the Hierophant, meaning you can pass down your knowledge, your skills, your experience to others, open a class, teach if you're so inclined, and just share the experience and the wealth of knowledge that you have accumulated from that one tiny spark to the dedication, the mastery of the craft that you are indulging in, or investing in, more like. Pardon. So that's beautiful energy. Obstacle to overcome. Queen of Swords. Clarity of vision, of foresight, of cutting the bullshit. Oh my Christmas, gosh, she's marinated. We have the Knight of Swords and a Queen of Swords. So the obstacle to overcome is to tame the beast, going back to your strength card, to tame the impatience, the brash energy, the impatience of rushing into action. You need to tone that down just a little bit, to measure your words, to measure your actions, to measure if your actions are met with expected or desired outcome. Are you giving too much? Do you need to retreat a little? Do you need to put more effort, more oomph, something else? And don't let your the swiftness of your mind take the best of you and cause you problems, or something down the line. So you need to be more measured. Have a clear sight, a clear goal, have a clear vision, socialize, communicate, but in a clear, established, mindful, mature way with the Queen of Swords. So don't let just a brash action take the brunt of the situation in which you are cultivating and harnessing at this time. A major accomplishment. So it's a slow progress, but it's a sure progress, and whatever this project of yours, mind will be, this is a slow and steady road towards happiness and fulfillment. So this is very freaking good, but you need to measure your words, your intent, your ideas. Don't jump into actions. Okay, so for instance, when I was designing my thumbnails, I got so excited and carried on that I was sharing my, like, almost every step with my friends on Discord, and I'm like, I need to tone it down and share the final thing with all the subtle details in it, and not the first, the second, the third, the fourth, and the 10th variation, just like the final one that I will be using on YouTube. So that's the Queen of Swords stepping in to slow down the Knight of Swords, who is very excited energy, very action driven energy. And as much as I was very proud of the first and the first few instances of my thumbnail, I then had this idea of including, for instance, this motif, this pattern will be on the, as a mask on the number 1 and 4, and that idea came like at the third iteration of that segment of my thumbnail. Same for the green and the red. So I need to calm down and not just share or just like jump into action. I need to calm myself, do the thing, and then share the thing. So with you, whatever project you are embarking in, don't share every little tidbit, progress, inspiration, every little minute change in whatever has sparked your creative fire, but wait for the final product to be ready and really finalized, to then share with whoever has significance in your life, so that you are not pestering them, not bothering them, but also can really show that you have mastery over your impulses, which is again the strength card there. What to avoid? Temperance, which is interesting. So Sag energy, but also the 5 of Cups. So avoid focusing on your losses, on what you don't have, on what you have lost, what is long gone. Instead of that, alchemize what you do have, the 2 remaining cups there, to transform these 2 into a third element that you can nurture and grow and harness and harvest and regrow and reinvest into more and more and more. If you only focus on what you have lost, that's only that will like cloud your judgment, your perception of your own reality, and you will attract even more loss and even more sadness, even more sorrow. For me, I lost my puppies at 4 months old. They all got parvo and I was absolutely devastated and hella into this energy. But thanks to this new spark, I am focusing on this. I am honoring them with this bracelet. This has little hearts with their names. I don't know if you can see it. And obviously have puppies, and because their names all started with M except Anna. So I'm honoring them day to day. I'm wearing this and I'm focusing on healing myself, on transforming my sorrow into something else that can profit the greater collective. Do not focus on what you have lost. Focus on what you have, on what you can invest your mastery, your time, your energy, your skills into, to transform, to grow from it, to master the beast of sorrow, sadness, lack mentality, to focus on manifesting this beautiful happiness here. What to embrace? Oh my freaking lord, my dogs. Reflect on the past and what you have done thus far, what was successful, what was not, what actions you took to reach success or not. Analyze those things, but do not linger too hard into not making a concrete decision to proceed forward with meaningful action, meaningful intent. You have now gathered enough experience at the Seven of Pentacles to almost reach mastery with the Eight of Pentacles. You just need to make a decision on how you want to proceed forward with the Knight of Swords, guided by the Queen of Swords, so that you can alchemize whatever you have for the better outcome, to make it something impactful, meaningful, that you can rely upon, that you can transform into a legacy for your future that you can depend upon and share, and just be proud that you have made those achievements. So study from the past, take the lessons, but don't waste too much time lingering in analyzing them, especially in the sense of you purposefully putting yourself in that energy of stepping back, almost like in the Hanged Man, but refusing to have the illumination or the insight, or just being stuck in analysis paralysis thing without letting the energy and the information flow to you to reach said illumination. Where to find support? In patience, in energy, in trusting that what you have already invested will come back to you. But do not let it be a burden. Don't reach the place where you are doing everything and it will become a burnout situation. For instance, me, after this project, I might take like a week off and then get back to it, or slow down the cadence and have 1 read per day instead of 4, and so that I can go back to my previous schedule of having individual sign reads and not just the groups of. Because the more you overburden yourself, it's the fastest route towards burnout. So where to find support is in this knowledge that things will come to you, things are already on the way to reach you. You just need to hold on just a little bit more, but do not take more excess onto your shoulders than you already have at this present moment. If you can drop a few things, that will be good. If you can finalize a few tasks, if you can get rid of some of the ones to lighten your burden, that would be good. Going from a 10 to a 3, yes, it's a loss, but it's a good loss. It's a loss of weight, a loss of stress, a loss of burden, a loss of over exercising yourself in whatever you are doing, so that you can have a clearer mind, a lighter shoulders, so you can proceed forward with a lighter step, make more meaningful progress, and you can always pick up more wands, more energy, more tasks as you proceed forward. Advice and encouragement: stand your ground with the Seven of Wands. In the Tower, we have the Tower again. So if things are coming to disrupt your peace, stand your ground. Don't let failures, upshakes, distractions and such upheavals distract you and demean your light, or dimmer your light, your enthusiasm, your fire, your creativity, your commitment to whatever project that you are involved in. Don't let disruptions distract you, basically. Things will fall apart things will be shaken down a little. Maybe it will be in less positive reaction or positive feedback than you would expect, but don't let that dim your light and your enthusiasm and your willingness and your fire to continue on the projects that you have started, on the changes that you have started, on the transformation that have entered your life in the month of December. Don't let pesky little details distract you from this fire that you can grow from. We don't have any, but that you can grow and harness and harvest and develop into this beautiful, bright, shiny thing that you can later pass down from generation to generation and make a meaningful change to the community that you are involved in. I'm gonna stop here and come back with the oracle cards. Also, mild apologies for the chair creaking and the dogs making weird noises. So, fire signs. But at least you know that I'm real, I'm genuine, I'm authentic. I'm in my basement with a creaky chair. What do fire signs need? Destroyed, shattered, broken, fucked up. That's basically the freaking tower. But that means that you can build anew. Whatever has been destroyed, shattered, broken, and fucked up, you can always discard, put in the trash, and start something completely new. Maybe on these foundations, maybe on a new plot of land. But you have the power, the knowledge, the skills. You had the magician 3 times, I think, if I counted correctly. You can manifest, you can change, you can build. Don't let these things affect you too greatly in your process of overcoming losses. So that focus on what you can build, on what you have control over. Look into stoicism and don't let outside forces that you cannot control affect you too deeply. Oh, we have 2 cards, okay. Hidden keys and cutting edge. And of course, I'm gonna read them. Hidden keys. Put things together piece by piece. 8 of Pentacles. To reveal the bigger picture. That would be like a whole... Do we have a bigger picture here? I mean, the Queen of Swords could be that, looking at the bigger picture, but from the inside, sort of. The Hierophant could be a bigger picture, sort of energy. Cutting edge. Slice through obstacles and carve a path forward your dreams. That's my Knight of Swords here. Clear road. You see that thing? There's nothing. Well, I mean, there's leaves, but the train can full throttle ahead and it's a clear path to victory. Actually, I'm surprised we don't have the chariot here, but anyway. Yeah. Fire signs, you have been blessed with this beautiful transformative energy. You have the patience, you have the skill, you have the resilience, you have the previously acquired skills, knowledge, mastery to proceed forward. Don't let minor disruptions or disappointments influence how you proceed forward. You have the fire. Make it burn, make it burn, make it burn. I'm kidding. Just let your inner light shine and illuminate the world. Thank you for having bestowed upon me your time, your patience, your devotion. I hope to catch you tomorrow for day 5, I think. We are going back to shadow work. It's gonna be interesting. I haven't decided which deck, although I am very tempted to use the Reborn Skull. I really love that deck. It's like so cute. And I really love to work with that card stock. Like these ones are also like very nice stock. feels very smooth, very nice on the other hand, easy to shuffle. I mean, I could shuffle these cards until doomsday come. It's not even funny, or it is funny. Anyway, fires. Ciao, ciao, ciao.